gonna be like planting upon my fence. And this is on my fence. No, you know your fence. Move and go.
Don't follow me, so.
You get caught.
I'm licking at your face, you come back with you.
Shit.
Where you go? Where you go?
Wait, boy. I feel me fence this. Where is this fence? Come off of my fence.
Move and go, I mean build this shit.
You not build nothing. Come off of my fence. I bet you never come back beside me.
Step up. Let me lick you off of the fence, send you flying up in the sky. Where? Run where?
My territory this. Listen, get off of my fence.
Move and fly where?
Pull up your blood clot.
Come now, come, you think I'm afraid of you. Think I'm afraid of you. Your chest big but you have no use.
You will see, come beside me then now.
Come let me show you something.
Alright, me tell you see on my fence.
Yeah,
You see you have to go on and ground. You have to go on and ground. You look
Come
a
on,
fool.
go.
Come up, back up here, you see what happen.
Step up, let me make you fly up.
Bet you never come back on a fence here. Me run the ground. World
Try
peace.
me.
World peace balance.
Try me.
I feel me place.
Bumbo boy, try me.
The whole planet of fairy.
Make you fly to this space.
I come down there and jerk up your.
World peace balance. Fulfilling prophecy. On heart. Representing the humanity.
Just pull up at the hot spot. There's nothing that I hot. Then some people we are chopped up. Girl them flying them a white fat. With the boat in a dash.
Mother Earth represent.
So we set up the rock trap. So we know have to walk in the knock knock. Anywhere we go, you know things have. Security where you top top. So me know why you done consider. Better you done easy and consider. But me know say the youth them want dinner. Them want dinner. They do not want dinner. They them not like you. And not hate you. And not fight you. Them a happy to not want dinner. Them criticize you. And not hate you. And not like you.
Hey, you?
We're from the Highfield School,
Okay,
and so we just came to talk to you about Harley.
right.
We really want you to come.
We've been trying to arrange a meeting, you know, so it's not that we were refusing, I just want a telephone one.
Could we put one in the diary for Thursday?
For telephone.
For a
Because I'm not able to come up there. My little man is ill. My daughter was as well, she's at
As
school.
I'm sure you're aware, obviously Harley is suspended at the moment.
I don't want you to come here with this kind of behavior because it's not that we're not trying to arrange a meeting. Okay, so it's you lot's fault, it's not our fault.
We keep,
Right?
We do keep trying.
I haven't got no missed call, there's no proof of no missed call, emails or nothing from you lots.
Emails.
I can prove this to you, there's no emails on my phone.
So what time can you
So-
do on Thursday?
I told children's service to tell you lads that I'm available for a telephone.
They did tell us that.
So
and that's
what? Where is it?
That's what we. That's
No
what
one has contacted me to say nothing. But you turn up on my address, which I'm not appreciative of,
We've emailed you
because there
Why?
isn't no contact. I'm not. This is ridiculous. You know, you lads not doing no job properly, to be honest. Because
It's hard
when you
here.
come to my address now, and it's a bit of disgrace because I am not trying to not, you know.
Is Harley here?
No, he's not.
He's not here.
So
He's suspended. Where
yeah,
is
for
he?
5 days.
Yeah. That's
You
right.
can't ask me that about my child. You not,
be a
you
high
not always turn up like you don't care about my child more than me. And when you get abused at school, I don't see you no. You understand me? I'm going through whatever I'm going through from abuse, and I don't see no help from the system.
So that's why
You
we
understand
want to
me?
arrange a
So
meeting with you.
what?
So what time can you do on Thursday?
I am available for
Yeah.
a telephone meeting.
Yeah. So
Is
what
that
time?
possible?
What time?
Whenever time throughout the day, I'm here with my kids.
So if we ring
Okay?
you,
So,
So can we write
please,
down your- can we write
do
down
the
your
job
phone?
properly and do not turn up to my address. This is a disgrace.
So let's make
You
sure
understand?
Can
I
I-
haven't
Let's make
got
sure
no
we've got the
email
right-
or a phone
Okay, so
call
let's
from
make sure
you
we've got
lots.
the right number.
When
Let's
I'm
make
not
sure
doing
we've got
no
the
job
right
properly and it's
Can I-
just a
can I ask
disgrace,
you
man.
the email
Coming to
address-
people
the
else
email
as if you
address-
care about my
the
child
email
more
address
than
we
me.
have, the
You
email
understand me?
address we have.
The last time when I picked him up on Friday, I spoke to the the lady who took him to the car,
Yeah.
and I told her that my 2 kids are ill and they're in the car with me. She saw that. She said, okay, someone is going to get in touch. I keep on getting told someone is going to get in touch, but no one get in touch.
So the
So
email we have been sending our correspondence to
Had-
is, I believe, your wife.
we
or
both
his
get the
mother.
emails when I send them.
Now
We
it's
got an
Joe's
email yesterday
email.
that he's been excluded for 5 days.
That was sent on Friday.
We got it yesterday.
Okay. I sent another email this morning to say, because we'd tried to arrange for a meeting yesterday via Teams, like over the internet,
Right.
at 3:15, but nobody attended that. So I emailed this morning to say that
See,
we'd like to try and have a
There's a
meeting
lot
this
of
morning.
lack of communication going on between you guys because
Well, we're trying to communicate with you, sir.
I came up there, right, for the first meeting and I was a bit late. I rang up to say I'm late and I'm outside in the car park. I've been told,
I came and spoke to you.
I've been told, no, after that, I've been told someone is going to get in touch with me within 20 minutes. I've waited in the car park for 20 minutes. No one called me until school was about to break up. This is ridiculous. And then you let's act as if we're not playing our part.
So
So-
what time shall we ring you on
Miss,
Thursday? Can we check? if
ring me
we've got the right
anytime
number?
after 9
Can we-
o'clock.
can
It
I
is the
check?
correct number. Someone called me, when was it? Friday to come and pick him up. So you let's got my
Do you
number.
know what your phone number is?
My email address, got my email address, whatever my wife filled out, yeah?
Okay.
All our
You're
information is
saying-
there.
We just need to check because you're saying you're not getting the emails that we have on our
Didn't I
system.
I explained to you that I had an email yesterday and whatever email you last sent me, I got it.
Okay. So
But
in
there's
the
a
email
lot
we
of communication
requested
going on with you guys and I felt like I'm getting pushed around, so I just leave
We're
on
not
a
trying to do
be.
that. We're trying to work.
How
with
can
you.
I turn up to my house without even trying to get in touch?
We have.
We've
we've
tried
sent-
so many
we've got-
times.
I can
Did I
show
just
you-
said I got an email yesterday that he's excluded. No one said
There's been multiple other emails.
We've got
I
them
can
all
prove
on
to
our-
you that's a lie.
Okay.
You
We have
understand me?
them all on our
You
system.
lot's not doing on a job properly. It's a disgrace, man. What no up at the school I do? Just sitting down, chatting and drinking
we want
coffee.
to meet you to
And then
talk
when I
about-
try to make
yeah.
people feel like
What
that.
we want
So
to
we're
talk
trying to
about
have a
is
productive
Harley.
meeting.
Yeah, obviously it's my child. Well, not abuse all the time and we get no justice.
Okay.
You understand me? And I'm furious about it.
meeting we're
Yeah,
trying to arrange-
it's a disgrace
the
when
meeting
the
we're
system
trying
is going down because they're not doing a good job. We
meeting
need.
We are trying to arrange with you, sir.
Listen.
At the moment, we are making.
Now sit down, son, please. I'll soon come to you.
We
Yeah.
are making a decision as to whether Harley potentially might be permanently excluded.
We don't
from
care,
school.
cause you lot just abuse him all the time and no justice.
But this
You
is the
understand me?
meeting.
You
Can I just-
you know,
can I just
abuse
finish?
my son and treat him, belittle him, all of the negative stuff. You understand me? And I keep on fighting with righteousness because this is the only way out of this matrix. Righteousness.
So we will try to ring you and have that
Miss, my
conversation.
phone is open, my email is open, no one is trying to contact me. This
We
is
will
just.
carry on trying.
What do you mean?
carry
You
on
can
trying.
call me now with the number where you got and it will ring. Cause the school spoke to me. Whenever there's an issue, you just call me. Oh, come right now. Holly's doing this and he's doing that. So how comes you can't get a hold of me when it's time to have a meeting?
We have sent multiple emails to the email address.
I'm
we have
telling you,
given
that's a fabricating lie, man. Cause there's no multiple emails. I arranged to have a meeting, right? Waiting on the meeting only to heard from Children's Service. This is ridiculous. But what was that about? When I'm waiting from the schools to get a meeting.
Has Harley
But on the
talked to
past,
you about what
on the
happened?
past,
Has Harley talked to you
of
about
course,
what happened?
and I've been waiting to have the meeting to hear from you guys what's gonna happen. And I've been waiting since before Halloween.
So does he-
And no one get in
does he
touch with us.
understand
But
that-
then on the turn up to my address. How ridiculous is that?
So I appreciate that you're angry.
Of course,
Does he
because you know now run the place good and you're just confusing parents.
So does he understand that he's been excluded for 5
Listen,
days?
you know about Holly history. He's got abused by teachers after teachers after teachers after teachers, right? So we are constantly on the go with him.
The reason why Harley is not in school and why we are.
I know everything. Don't
don't
you send me the email? Una sent me an email explaining
It's
everything.
really important
So this is
for
why
you to talk about his
I'm not
education.
backing away from the meeting. I already
So we're
asked
going
for
to
a
ring
telephone
you,
one.
And you're going to ring. You're going to answer the
You
phone.
guys
and we'll be able
just,
to discuss
I don't
that point.
appreciate how to operate at all, man. Like, if you give me this to run for just 1 week, I can teach you how to run it. You know, because you're not affecting people. You understand me?
I hear that
You're
you're
not doing a
cross about
good
the
job.
services that you've had in
I
the
can tell you
past.
that.
We are
Because
trying to
We are trying to
I've
help you.
even go through MP to get justice for what has happened to my child. And all you do is come here as if I'm a perfect parent. I don't need no one to tell me this. You understand me? I'm standing up for the
So
whole
what
of
we will do-
humanity, yeah?
So what we will do is we will ring you and we will try to.
I would appreciate next time you do that before you turn up to my address, because this is a bit belittling for me, to be honest. There's no missed call on my phone. This is, yeah, you know what? I'm not making to drain my energy today, yeah? I'm not going to make to drain my energy today, because it does seem as if this is the process, isn't it? What I'm trying to do, drain people energy. How can you say you call me when there's no missed call on my phone? How is that possible?
That's right, but you're not
But
clarifying your
I
number.
spoke to someone every time there's an incident. You just call me, innit? And how can you not get me on the number when he messed up at school? I ring me and I answer the phone.
So for
But
that-
when it's
for
time
that
for
meeting-
meeting, no one ring me to
So for
arrange the meeting.
We will have all of the phone records of when we've tried to call you.
I have got them too.
Okay.
I've constantly
But you're saying
keeping my
that-
evidence.
you're
You don't
saying-
understand
you're
what's
saying
going
that we
on
haven't
here.
contacted you.
I
will
feel like the
also-
whole county is down on me because
I
I'm
will
too
ensure that
righteous for
all of
Uno.
The emails that we've sent you are also printed out, so you've got copies of those, so we can show you how regularly we have tried to contact you.
You know what?
and
I
how
know
we
this
have not
was
had
gonna
response
come. There's
from
not.
you,
I
okay?
can guarantee you.
We need
Your
to have a
evidence
meeting.
can't be more
We
than
need
mine.
to have a meeting because ultimately it's your opportunity to put across.
For the
why you
record,
feel- why you feel that Harley should
I am
be
not
part of
refusing from
school
doing a meeting. All I asked for was a telephone one because I turned up there and you let's push me around. So I haven't got the time. My kids are ill and I have to be here with them as a parent,
Yeah,
right?
I understand that. And we
So-
want to work with you to support that, but equally as a school, we can't support Harley in school without having parental.
This is why I said,
conversations.
speak to me. Let's have a telephone conversation
I've spoken to you twice. in the
because
car park.
I have had that in the
I've
past.
spoken to you twice in the car park on two separate occasions.
Right.
trying to
I think
arrange
it's once,
meetings.
to be honest.
It's twice.
Okay, I've got recorded anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've spoken to you twice. Both times you've told me to give you a call to arrange a meeting, which I've done, and both times I've had no response.
I turned up. Did you know I was there on the first time he got excluded? I was there in the car park, and I got an email stated that the meeting can't be held in the car park. Like, how ridiculous is that? Who's trying to have a meeting in a car park?
Well, we can't-
Like,
it's
who's
not-
thinking like
we
that?
can't, because of the
Who's thinking
sensitive
to have a
nature
meeting
of
in a
what we-
car park to discuss about their child getting back in school?
We'd ask you to come into the school.
No. But I was there. I was there, and I was told by the secretary that someone is gonna get back to me within 20 minutes. And I was there, me and Holly in the car waiting. No one called me, so I came home all week. No phone call until school break
Like I
up.
said, our phone records
So-
would be able to show you that.
No,
was
but
the
I'm
case.
showing that, telling you, this is not, you lot's not doing nothing. You know, you just talk, and then we not make it blame, put the blame on us as if we are the one. Why did you pass
no one is
it?
trying to
Why did
blame
it pass to
anyone.
children's service?
No one-
After I was told that someone's gonna call me for a meeting, but then I'm waiting here for a meeting, and all I know was children's service calling me. So why did it reach to that level? And I didn't refuse a
We are
meeting.
concerned for Harley's
No,
safety
but
because
there
we
was a
haven't-
meeting
we haven't
arranged
had
for us to
correspondence.
come in and discuss.
But you
But
didn't
then it
attend-
get passed
you
on to
didn't
children's
attend the
service.
meeting.
No,
You didn't
I
attend the
was
meeting.
waiting on it. I spoke to one of your colleagues who said they're going to get in touch with me to arrange a meeting, only to hear from children's service.
The meeting was arranged. with
No,
myself and Mrs.
come on, you
Wilson,
don't need to
teacher.
stand there and lie, man. We're big people.
So where's Harley gone?
You lot's not doing no job, miss, please. I love my kids. Have you got any kids?
Where's he
Have you got any kids? Call the police, because we've dealt with them too in the past. Have you got any kids? I would assume that you haven't got a child. That's why you think that parents doesn't look after their kids.
It's our legal requirement to check the safety of the child
Yes,
who's meant
but
to be at home.
why you turn up when the child is on
Because we-
5-day suspension? Why did you turn up to my house?
We haven't heard from you, sir.
What you need? But you gave him 5-day suspension, so why you need to come to my house again?
Because he is pending a permanent exclusion.
We don't care.
From the school.
We do not care. We get him into another school because this is what we.
Possible.
All right. Why can't I get some justice from the abuse what my child had been through schools? Why none of you cannot do this?
Part of the meeting.
I'm
is to explain-
fuming about what has happened to my child. He doesn't trust teachers because of what has happened to him.
understand that.
You understand me?
We're trying to work
But this is what I say, and it doesn't give us any. No one investigate what has happened to my child.
Well, we have-
That's why
we
I
have
said
done
you lot's not
investigate.
supposed to do any job, this job, because you don't have a clue about kids or how
Okay.
to deal
So
with
the
it.
plan for going forward is that we will ring you on Thursday because that's when
Please,
you've asked to have the
next
meeting.
time,
So
do
we-
that before you turn up
Just
to my
let me just
address.
finish
This
to
is
make sure that we
disrespectful.
both
You need
understand.
to have respect for people and their privacy. You can't
Yeah.
just turn up to people's yard without
We have
even
said
an
multiple-
appointment or anything.
The plan
And I
is-
told you there's no proof of this. I could take you court right now and win
Okay.
because I've got all my evidence.
So there is-
You understand me?
yeah.
All of my evidence
So
I've
there
got.
so we've got a plan together, haven't we? The plan is that we're going to
Your
ring
colleague
you.
just told me that you lot's been trying to contact me.
We're
And
going
I've
to
been
ring you,
waiting
and
for
we're going-
this
can I just finish
meeting,
my sentence?
miss. If you know how few, this is ridiculous,
So we're
man.
going to try
We
to
don't want to
ring
waste
you.
any
Why
time.
do you not
Yeah.
take this job? I'm not,
we're
not
going-
good at it. You gotta love kids, you know, to do this job, you know.
And we're-
You gotta love children and want to
we're
protect
going
them
to
to the
ring
best
you.
of our ability.
And we're going to
You
try
understand
to
me?
talk more about Harley. But we are concerned that we haven't seen him today and that he's not.
Are you gonna see him today when he's excluded from
We would
school?
assume that he would be at home.
Part of
So
the legal
what's why you coming? You think my child is not safe at home? He's not safe when he come to school because you know abuse him and treat him like he's nobody. You understand me? So why would you turn up to my address as if he's protected in this house?
But you said
He's
he's
more safer at home than at school.
in the house, sir.
Pardon?
You said earlier that
Yeah, he's not. So what?
So for us,
Tell the police, do your job, innit? This is what I don't care about whatever you think to do because my child is not here. Do it. Do your job properly because you don't protect them in school. So I only think you're gonna protect them at home. You're out of order, man. Please do the job properly next time. Do not just come turn up to people's yard when.
But it's very, very
also
difficult
not
to talk to
listening.
you because
Miss.
you're not letting us speak.
Miss, do you know my child get abused, scratch, pinch, put in a dark room, light turn off, scared, it went suffer from for years. And me as a parent went to all of the revenue. Police has got it. They pass it on to the county. County hasn't even trying to get up,
So
trying
what
to
I'm hearing is that
speak
you
to
haven't
us.
had a good experience with authorities, and you've got.
And now no come again. All the time no
and
come.
it's
But we're
difficult
trying
You
to-
to
understand me?
trust us. We
to build that
understand
relationship and that trust.
Listen, everyone is awake now. If you're still asleep, stay asleep. But
So
people is awake and it's gonna be world peace. It's just right round the corner. I can guarantee
So
you
the
that.
plan is we
Yeah?
will ring you and
Because
we'll
what you're doing is just crap. You can't mess with people brain like this.
We're
You
going to
understand
have
me?
to
You
go
messing
now.
with people brain. Yeah? Because I've not been trying to come. Planet Earth, in the kitchen, create world peace from in the kitchen. The whole world I say the recipe finger licking, coconut stew down, brown stew, no meat, no fish, no chicken, and leash the energy and fulfill prophecy on the planet. Wagwan, planet Earth, wagwan. There with another one, you know. World peace, same way, every day non-stop until eternity. So yeah, today, you know. 23rd of January 2025. There with another Earth Peace update. You know, so we have to represent because we not be too late. So yeah, Planet Earth. This is one of you. It's about children's service in England me there. And we depend our family was on this children's service thingy be, so to speak, wherein how it all began. I'm going to try and make this quick and snappy and fast and choppy. So, how it all began, yeah? It's begin from way back when I found out, say, you know, one teacher at school violate my son, you know what I mean, physically, mentally, emotionally. That case, they in court, yeah, but it's been months now and I haven't heard anything, and I just need to follow it up and find out what's going on, because we file it in court, you know. So, anyway, fast forward to last year, I believe it was late last year, not even last year, 2023. It was like October 2023 when my son was in his previous school, and you know, it just every day I've even done some videos about it, but I haven't shared these videos. I'm getting phone calls about his behavior at school, you know. Phone calls, Mr. Morris, come now, quickly. You know, his son is getting out of control. You know, it reached a point one day that I had to tell them, look, if it's that bad, just call the police on it, because if he's committing crime at school, then, you know what I mean, if do what I'm supposed to do, because I had 2 other kids ill at home on the day, and I couldn't rush up there as how they told me. And when I did get up there, apparently it weren't all that. You know, my son decided he wanted to stay at school that day. Anyway, end up that's, you know, he did what he did or said what he said, and we end up had a exclusion meeting, right? Had an exclusion meeting with the school, which on the day I had to email in to say I'm not able to make it if this, you know, meeting, if I can join the meeting on a telephone, like a video call or something, which I had it done in the past. Only and to behold, I was told that can't be done either. So anyway, they went ahead and kept the meeting without us, and the conclusion of the meeting was that they decided to exclude my son. I emailed them back, they made a decision, so I emailed them back to say, look, thank you, you know, you made the right decision, because now I can homeschool my son. I've been having too much back and forth, you know, because according to him, he's not getting treated fairly, so to speak. And he's got a point when he really, you know, sums up everything. But long story short, got excluded, told them thanks, only to find out from children's service that, you know, the school had reported us to them, and now we need to be with children's service. But in the way how they came about it, it was very unprofessional, you know. When the lady came in 2023, I believe it was October or November, demands him to see my kids. I need to see your kids, and the manner of how she's asking and everything. I've done a video on that too, you know, but I don't share these stuff for some reason, right? And I told her this is very unprofessional. I asked her to, you know, get our manager to get in touch with us. It was a bit of back and forth with them, to be honest, a lot of back and forth. At one point, we even was getting threatened, yeah, that they're gonna take the kids off of us because we decide that we're not, you know, engaging with them. And I believe the police came out twice about that. You know, the children's service has reported us to the police that we're not engaging with them. So I've got a video on my channel, Creating World Peace family, where the police turn up here and demands him to see the kids. This was children's service doings as well, saying that we're not engaging, but we were exercising our rights because we didn't do nothing wrong, you see. So we was like, why do we need to engage? We don't know what we did, what our child done, you know. Explain. We need a manager to come and explain to us respectfully, you know. But it was like pure scaremonger tactics in my views, yeah. Anyway, the fact that we never did nothing wrong, it did bring a lot of fear. Come on, this is your kids, and it's like you're against the government, and you know, it was when it reached down to the nitty-gritty, yeah, when we had a meeting with them, and you know, I went to the meeting, me and my wife, and you know, the scaremonger tactics again. Oh, we need a lawyer, we cannot have this meeting without a lawyer, and you know, so I explained to the lady, say, we and God and the ancestor them had come, you know, we don't need no lawyer, we alright, because we know we not do nothing wrong, innit? So at that point, the night before the meeting, you know, I got a download from spiritual realm, so to speak, saying, look, you got just engage with them and see what they want, and even though they're in the wrong and how in the manner of how they're coming into you and your family, you know, you better you just engage with them and see what go on, innit? So in that meeting, I decided that I'm going to engage with them and explain to them, me and my wife, that, you know, so we authorized them to come into our house, check our kids' bedroom, ask our kids questions. To be honest, even before that, they will go into the school and questioning the kids them without our consent. You know, and that kind of like, you know, it felt so belittling. I tell her it was just so belittling because, you know, the fact that you didn't do anything wrong, you never abused the kids, you never did nothing for get involved with children's service, but you end up with them anyway, so to speak. So, and then they're demanding to see your kids, you know. It was shocking, man. You know, through me they are creating world peace. It did put like that thoughts in me, you know, every day, like, yo, just cause you're creating world peace, they're fighting you down, da da da. So that I'm tell us that paranoia is a bitch, me I tell the people. You can twist up your head some way, you know what I mean? Anyway, I try to chop it up fast, you know. So yeah, we gave them authorization, you know, after I said they were going to the school questioning the kids anyway without our consent, and I was furious about it, but I couldn't do nothing in it. I mean, I suppose I could if I had went court to buy or something, you know what I mean, try to take the school to court, cause I don't, it's unlawful, man, you know what I mean. When we did something, then that could be allowed, but we didn't do anything in it. Anyway, this, you know, we authorized them to come in the house. They came home, came here, visit the kids, check their room and stuff like that, make sure that, you know, I don't know, they just did their job, so to speak, you know what I mean. Most of the time it was just my wife dealing with it, because whenever I got involved, I bringing up back the past incident wherein the teacher had violated my child, yeah, and I reported to children's service, reported to the police, reported to the MP, reported to all sort of authorities where I needed to report it to, and no one, you know, replied to me. No one tried to assist us, so to speak. So, you know what I mean, that had a severe effect on me. I ain't telling you no lie. You know what I mean? It had a severe effect on me, planet Earth. You know, even though it's still like, you know, these are the type of thing I do to make it go away, like these videos and stuff, but you know what I mean? Because what you gonna do? People just come and walk in your life, trample upon your rights and do what they want to do. I should try to prove to you, say, them in control, so to speak. But in my head, the Almighty God, things of this earth, the creator of this universe is in control. Not one man in this flesh body, nothing. When I can't walk in a God's shoes or touch God people them. Yeah, me I'm telling you. Anyway, let me get back down to what I say. So yeah, basically, they did that, you know, coming here, asking the kids and stuff, you know, and these are all of the bad bits then what make you feel so belittled as a parent. It makes, you know, it feels like, you know what I mean, you're nobody, so to speak. I swear though, you don't want people to come near us, but, you know, they have to, you're not a choice, so to speak. And, you know, it happened that they started to explain that they are, you know, they're really about helping family, not about taking away their kids and stuff like that. But in the beginning, that's how it felt in it. And as a parent, you gotta defend your child, you know, you gotta defend your family, so to speak. So that's what I was doing, you know what I mean, as a dad. I'm a mom, I'm a missus as well. You get me? So since they mentioned that, you know, they want to help us, I started to ask for stuff, you know. I explained to them that, you know, my kids, them, one of my child didn't get into what you call it, activities. So I started to explain to them that we applied for gymnastic and they haven't got no space, if they could speed up the process. But they said there's nothing they could do, but they try other alternative, you know, which one of my son get into boxing through them, and what else? We got a holiday through them, yeah. And what else? You know, we got what you call it, like there was time when, you know what I mean, it ends like you can't meet this month, so to speak, and you say, yeah, let's get a food bank voucher, you know, and they could able to assist you with that as well. And you know, I suppose whatever thing, if we did need and we asked for, and if they are able to help, they would, so to speak. So in that sense, you know, children's service was really helpful, you know what I mean, get the kids them into activities and making us go on a little British holiday. You get what I mean? That, you know, what else? Me can't remember more, some of the stuff if there is more. My missus was the one mostly interacting with them, cause most of the time I was just vexing it like, yo, I feel like my rights and family rights get violated big time. Anyway, so, you know, me just had to do this quick video to say to other parents out there saying, you know, most of the time, you have to know, kind of like know your rights and exercise your rights. Because I reached a point with children's service when I said, look, they said they're taking us to court to get access to the kids. And I said, go for it then. You know, I will be doing the same because, you know, there weren't no fear of, you know, fighting back because I felt like I was defending my family, innit? Like, you know, I never did nothing wrong. You know, so that was the scary bit. But, you know, it said, for instance, we the people, you know, they are working for us, so to speak. That's how I had to download it down in my head to make it make sense, you know. So public servants, so to speak, no disrespect, they're doing an amazing job as long as they're doing the job fair and all right for the family, and because that's what they are for, you know, helping kids who's in danger of them mental parents or whatever help these children need, innit? And the family not old, you know, because they're representing for family. So as long as they're doing all of that, man, and they're not violating people rights, you know, because at one point I even see some videos on TikTok wherein children's service and the police went into people's house, take the kids off them in hospital, you know. And just the part of the video where I saw, you know, you don't see children's service side, the reason why they're doing it, but you see the side when the family recording and saying this is what they're doing to us. But sometimes you don't know what costs children's service to get involved in it, so to speak. And sometimes it could be a simple thing like, say for instance, you want, you know, you decide, say you want to have your baby at home, or you want to take out your baby at hospital before, you know, the doctor give you okay for that, so to speak. You know, so in their views, it's for the safety of the children because they think they know best in it, so to speak. And that's why I wanted justice for what happened to my child, yeah, because even though he's suffering from it, you know what I mean? And me as a parent, I'm suffering, can't stop suffer, but World Peace has delivered me, you know, like, if it wasn't for World Peace, man, I don't know, would I just take matters in my own and forget justice. So I run up of blast, World Peace, you know, saving lives out there, you get me? Every day don't stop until eternity, planet Earth. World Peace, yes, yes, yes. Can they beat us? No, no, no. We beat them there, we beat them here, we beat them standing in the atmosphere. All the cat send me up on that one day. So yeah, planet Earth, you know, in everything, you know, that's what I learned, innit? In everything there is good and bad, innit? And you know, say for instance, when you're in it, you have to try to go down the good route, innit? Because this thing could have played out in a negative way if I had tried to be stubborn and trying to fight them with ignorance and say, yeah, me, you know, my rights, because you be getting your rights, but through you against the government, they want to say they know best in it. So it's like, what are you gonna do? They end up coming in full force and take your youth them off of you, take away your kids them in it. So you have to kind of like play the game with God and the ancestor them, so to speak. And that me have to believe in my head, and anytime I get taught or told, say, you know what, deal with it this way, and my sister, yeah, that way is a positive way. I'm going to follow the positive and peaceful way, innit? And that's what I did in this situation. And, you know, it paid off, you know. So, not artificial children's service. Big up on yourself and a video, yeah, the one I dedicated to Uno, yeah. And just continue, do the right work, do it positive and honest, man. Get a job on them day, I will do not do, you know, call me if you go through and talk to some family and talk to them about world peace and show them that world peace is the way to make them live, nice and loving and caring and everything good in a world peace, so to speak. So when I'm ready, me ready, me apply. Yeah, but when I did a good job, at the start, like I say, no one no perfect at the start. Maybe you lot were judging us as a black family. Sorry, but take out the black. We don't want to say that because we know them kind of chatting there. I want energy, God, most side energy down here. Not all the way, So yeah, at the beginning, it was a bit scary, man. Because I'm a lot more professional than that, yeah. Sending all the police around, and then you're meant to be representing for the kids, but yet you got police banging down my door, threatening to see the kids. They might wonder what's wrong, and they know their parents hasn't did them nothing, or you know what I mean. They just have them put a bit of fear in them, And when police come on gone or whatever, we have to explain to them what's going on. And yeah, that weren't helpful at all, man. So I believe, say, in the kids them benefit, it could be more professional, cause they scaremonger tactics and everybody afraid of police and afraid of nothing, cause peace. Sorry, let me speak properly. In Jamaica, they get way of it, So it's not everyone, are scared of authorities. Some majority of us are awakened and we are standing in our God. We're standing in righteousness. You understand me? So when you do these things and claim that you're trying to teach us a lesson, we just laugh, and say, look, that's so childish, why are you acting so childish? Because in one two situation when the lady came here to see my child, and in the manner of how she requesting to see my kids, I refuse her, right? And her alternative is to go report us to the police, and then when the police come, it's the same procedure because we haven't done nothing wrong. So if you watch the video on Creating World Peace Family, the police video, yeah, I'm explaining to the police, he's saying to me, why am I not engaging with the children's service? And I said, because we don't want to, and exercising our rights, because we didn't do anything wrong, so we in our rights to not engage with them. And the police didn't say nothing because he knows that I was right. So it's good when we know little things but I always say what we call it Babylon game system, so to speak, because sometimes I believe this is what it's all about. It's just to train us up how to obey the law or know the law, so to speak. So it's got its good effect and its bad effect too. So we want it to be just good too. You get me? It can be done. So that's what we're working on. That's why the gods them are here now, putting in the work to make it manifest. So yeah, I might can do what them always send for. Them want a review about how they had dealt with us. I can explain all of that in my review if I manage to do it. And even that, I had explained to them about what has happened to my child and how they didn't do nothing about it, and they said I could complain. And there's so much we had going on, so I didn't get to complain. And I had complained in the past and nothing was done. So at this point, I just end up taking it to court in it, because there was exhausted all options. Yeah, so I had no choice, what I mean. And it's not even serious, because that adult teachers, they can't be treating little kids like how they did my child or other kids. You understand? Because that can have, what we call it, detrimental effect on the child brain, because they're young, they don't even know how to deal with certain things, what I mean. And I don't think they miss what got me vexed, like how they in a government body when they're meant to be. It was just a shocker for me, coming to England and that happened to me, my kids. I never was expecting it, because have England at a high standard in it. But you know, that was an eye opener, and many other stuff what we're currently going through, you know what I mean? But England training up the gods them, unleash energy and fulfill prophecy. That's what it's all about, you know. I'm sure that at the end like you think people oppress you and fight against you and try to stop you in a life. It's just to make you become a god, you know. You have to know, say, yo, me not fight them back that way, me I fight them back the godly way. And then you find yourself a balance and a vibrate on the godly way, you know. So their behavior helps to bring out the God in you, you know what I mean? So just unleash the energy, and I don't know, say 2025 and this year the devil gets slew. So just do it, planet Earth. Don't stop, do the right thing, yeah. Do it non-stop. All when it seems like there is no light at the end of the tunnel, as long as you're in God and you're doing the right thing and you feel comfortable within, just do it, yeah. And this just come to me quickly when we get it out in the video too. You gotta remember, forgive yourself. It doesn't matter what you're doing in the past and what, you know, just forgive yourself first. Cause if you can't forgive yourself and you can't love yourself, you know, it don't point you go to God, you know what I mean? Cause you must be able to do that, you know, before you can go to the Almighty Creator of this universe, you know what I mean? And so your heart must be light like a feather. It's not easy, but it can be done. It's achievable. You know what I mean? Once that you get your heart feel like a feather, oh God, man. Win all the way. You know what I mean? You can just see every negative thing as your pitney, your child. You need to be taught. You need to be learned. You know what I mean? You need to teach that negative energy. You know, so you realize you become the master of the negative, because if there was a master, they wouldn't be doing negative in it. They would have been doing good. So you are the teacher for the negative. Their negativity is your children. It's your kids. They need training. They need upbringing. So we'll leave it as a planet Earth. Just continue the right thing upon the planet, you know, upon our planet, yeah. Just unleashing the energy, fulfill prophecy. Unleash energy and fulfill prophecy on our planet.